Hello and welcome to isaykids. Today we will talk about physical classes versus online classes. Schools have started to open. Kids are excited to go back to school. However, parents are in a dilemma, and that too for a good reason, of course. We are all sailing in the same boat. There is no absolute right or wrong here. Let's look at some of the perspectives that we tried to put into place after talking to a number of parents about their apprehensions or confidence about sending the kids to school. First and foremost, why do you want to send your kid to school? Just make a mental list before moving ahead. Is it fear of missing out? You think that your child is going to miss out on something that the other children who are going to school would experience or learn or gain? Well, lay your fears to rest. It is no race. The health and safety of the child are far more important than a thing or two that the child might miss, of course, if it is not a very critical thing. A very important reason is if the child feels lonely at home. It is one good reason to go ahead and think about sending your child to school, with precautions, of course. But before you take that decision, consider making the child feel more loved by trying to give them a little more attention than before. For example, try to have a family day once a week, maybe, where you sit and talk to your child. Watch a show or a movie together. Play games and have fun. Let it completely be a child day in a manner that the child would look forward to every week. If his or her best friend's family is taking all the precautions, you can think about organizing a play date once a while. However, whatever time you guys spend together should mean your undivided attention to the child. Another good reason is because you think the pandemic is on a declining phase. Yes, we agree, it is. As the vaccination proceeds, the pandemic is receding. But can you say that it has ended too? Can the risk be eliminated altogether? If yes, please feel free to take any decision. Well, if no, pause and think. There is no thing as zero risk during these times. You might also want to consider these points. Are school teachers, staff at school, and families of students coming to school vaccinated? Is the school taking all the precautions? Think and ponder. You might also want to consider these points. Would the child be comfortable wearing mask the whole time while he or she is in the school? Is it safe to use school bus or public transport? If not, are you okay picking and dropping the child to school? Especially the parents who have the option for physical classes only for their elder ones. And don't forget, all children would not be coming to school during these times of hybrid teaching. So, if you want to send your child only because you think it will be good for him or her to meet his friends or her friends, you might want to consider if his or her friends or group is coming for physical classes too. And in case they are coming, there is a social distancing that needs to be maintained, right? So, would the child get to interact in a sense that gives him the satisfaction of meeting his or her buddies? Or would it leave him or her even more dissatisfied? On the other hand, is the child likely to follow the required guidelines once he or she is with her friends or his friends? Or he might get relaxed. Think about it. You might also want to check out the report from other schools in your area. If some schools were opened before your child's, See how are they doing. Have there been any reports of the spread, or they are doing fairly good? Else you might want to wait and watch for some time instead of taking the decision right away. The festival season is also coming up. A lot of experts are afraid of a spread of the infections during the festive season. So check out. Let's also talk about this. Even if the kids are not sharing anything, they would have to share the common washrooms, right? And some schools have a central air conditioning system. How safe do you think those are? Let's also recall the perks of attending the online classes. Teaching methodology is more or less the same, so basic needs of the school are being fulfilled. The child is literally at home, so relaxed and calm with no hassle of catching the school bus or packing the bag, tiffin, rushing, those things. Then it saves a lot of time and energy. Thirdly, most importantly, health and safety of the child are not compromised or risked in any manner. This is a good time when we can also teach gratitude to our children. There are children with no access to remote learning, and according to the UNESCO's latest data, more than 800 million children are like this. They are hence at an increased risk of never returning to the classroom and even being forced into child marriage or child labor. Having said that, we also agree that there is nothing like the physical school. School is a place for the children to interact with their peers, that too in a stimulating environment that encourages their learning and growth. If you are absolutely sure, please go ahead and take that decision. But keep a check while you are at it. And don't forget, a day would always follow, no matter how long the night is. So if you want to keep hanging and keep attending the online classes and wait for good times to come, it will be a good thing to do. Our 5 golden reminders for the kids going to school. You can also check our video Back to School for details. Number 1. Wear a mask. Social distancing. No sharing. Wash hands often. Monitor your health. I would request you to share this video with as many parents as possible. It might help them in one way or the other. And we wish good luck to all the children out there. May they always remain happy, healthy, and safe. Guys, keep hanging on. Good times are just around the corner. If you have any questions or clarifications, please feel free to contact us through email, and please share your views in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.